Welcome to another live feed on Sherman's YouTube channel. Let's get into it. 2015-2016 season, man, was an interesting season. Great season for Golden State Warriors. They were the defending champions. They had the best record ever in regular season history, winning 73 games, losing only 9. Broke all the records, especially on the road. 28 wins on the road. Ended up winning 34, passing the Bulls teams. 95-96, who had won 72 games. They broke over 25 NBA records, more than 10 franchise records, including the most wins ever recorded in an NBA season, 88. But they fell short against the LeBron James and Cleveland Cavaliers, losing in 7 games. So despite all that great stuff that the Warriors did at the time, they started the season 24-0. Tips on what the Houston Rockets did in 93-94 with the best start to start the season. And they broke a 131-year-old record of 20-0 set by 1884 St. Louis Maroons baseball team. Became the best start to a season in all professional sports. So this team was a great team that won 28 consecutive games in the regular season. Dating back to the 2014-2015 season. This was a dominant team. And the Warriors set a NBA record, winning 54 straight regular season home games from January 31st, 2015 to March 29th, 2016. These records held by the 95-96 Bulls with 44. But the Warriors became the first team in NBA history to go the entire regular season without back-to-back losses, without losing to the same team twice. Steph Curry won the unanimous MVP in history, the first to ever do it, second consecutive season. All-stars like Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Steve Kerr was coach of the year. This team was doing it, man. This team was dominant. How can they lose? When Curry won the scoring title, he became the 7th player to enter the 50-40-90 club, shooting 50% from the field, 45% from three, 91% from free throw line. I mean, what more can this team do at that time? They were so dominant. But the problem is they didn't win the championship. It didn't matter in the postseason. They were doing their thing. So what else to say? But this team had an opportunity to make history that fell short. This team was so dominant. In this postseason. So it's like, how can they lose? They ended up losing, The 3-1 deficit that they had against the Cleveland. Let's go over there and run. Let's do the finals. So in the first round, we played the Houston Rockets, beat them 104-78, 115-106. Lost game 3, 97-96. They had won 121-94 in game 4. And finished them off in 5 games, 114-81. So he advanced the second round, beat the Memphis Grizzlies, 106-74. Excuse me, beg your pardon. Then the play in the second round was, semifinals against the Portland Trailblazers. They won 118-106, 110-99, 120-108. No, they lost 121-8, so they was up 2-1. They had a win in overtime. Important to win. Stephen Curry had 40, 30, 132, 125 in overtime. And they won in 5 games. So, Conference Finals, this is the thing that was interesting right here. Is that Golden State, looking at 10 years ago, they played an Oklahoma City team that should have been doing what the current Golden State team has done when the championship. Was Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook couldn't do together. They had a 3-1 lead. They won 108-102. They lost game 2 to Golden State, but they won games 3 and 4. 133 to 105. Durant had 33 points. In game 4, they win 118-94 in the blowout. They blew out Golden State twice. Russell Westbrook had 36 points, 11 assists. Got the team on the ropes. Golden State came back. Won 120 to 111. Then went to Oklahoma City, won there. Klay Thompson had 41 points, 108, 101. Then game 7, they lost. Stephen Curry had 36 points. So they were down 3-1. The team that won 73 games. So it wasn't as dominant in the playoffs. In the latter part of the postseason. Compared to the Bulls, they swept Miami. They beat the Knicks in 5, swept Orlando. This Golden State team won 73 games, had to come back from a 3-1 deficit and win the series. Now they got the finals. They beat Cleveland 104-89. In the second game, they won 110-77, just dominating the series. They got blown out 120-90. Then they won game 4, 108-97. Steph Curry had 38 points. Then comes Cleveland. LeBron, Kyrie Irving, 41 points each. 112-97. And they win game 5 and they win game 6 to tie it up at 3 apiece for game 7. 115-101. LeBron is at 41 points. Then they lose in game 7. 93-89 Golden State. Draymond Green had 32 points, 15 rebounds, 9 assists. LeBron had 27 points, 11 assists. It was a great game 7. He was known for a lot of things to block. LeBron James blocking Iguodala, memorable blocks in playoff history, iconic moment. And then you got the 3-point shot made by Kyrie Irving. Gotta give him props. He made the big shot. And Kevin Love played some great defense, but the 3-point shot by Kyrie Irving put him up to give him the lead. That was the difference. That's why you see that, in the thumbnail. The 3-point shot made by Kyrie Irving as they win the championship for Cleveland. So that's it for a look at the 2016 NBA Finals. Again, that Golden State team was the greatest team never to win a championship. They won 73 games, lost only 9, but didn't win the championship. Still to this day, the greatest season, the greatest team not to win a championship in any sport. You can make a case, especially in the NBA. You win 73 games, don't win a championship. No, this is a failure, beyond a failure. So that's it. I'm done for all the live streams for today. I'll be back tomorrow for a couple of interviews that I did when I was on the Shopping Show, when I had my own show at the time. And I'll be playing a couple of interviews. one I did with Glenn Contreras, former Jet linebacker from Denver Broncos linebacker. He won a couple Super Bowls. And then George Martin. Excuse me, beg your pardon. Apologize. Casey Weldon, Florida State quarterback. I did an interview with him. That's going to be replayed. George Martin interview is going to be replayed. I did an interview with him. Pepper Johnson. Then the last one is going to be about a video game that featured Dr. J and Larry Bird. They actually had a video game back in the early 80s for Electronic Arts. So I'm going to do a commentary on that, reflection on that game, and stuff like that. That'll be it. I may do some other stuff after 9 o'clock, but I'll see. But I did a lot today, man. I did a lot of live feeds today. Hopefully, at least some more subscribers. So until then, talk to you tomorrow.